One of my interests in the world as Mahdi Shaheeb Sher is kind of the call to prayer in Islam. I think the call to prayer is perhaps the most beautiful sound in human life and human history. It is a very, very special sound. It's like a call to God and a call to religion. I'm not very religious myself, but I think appreciating art and its qualities and the qualities of art and poetry and music and the sound of nice words, the call to prayer is very special. And I think that when you look at how it sounds from a tall building, it's kind of raised up quite high in some kind of minaret and a tall building. So the call to prayer is kind of high speech because it's in a high building. And I think it sounds special because it's composed in that way, in a high building. So the call to prayer is very nice to listen to. It's kind of a command, but it's an invitation to prayer as well. So I quite like the call to prayer. It is very nice to listen to. It's kind of it's how society should move. I think it should move with the call to prayer. So I think that's how society should move in the world, with something like a call to prayer. You kind of have lots of these buildings with a human voice and a call to prayer. So people come into public buildings, perhaps government buildings, and they pray in those buildings and they offer their worship and conviction in those government buildings and public buildings, and they dedicate themselves, their lives and their being for the benefit of other people. And that is worship in public buildings and government buildings. So it's kind of like civil servants, but with worship. So it's very, very powerful. If you look at how ordered society is in the world, money moves the world and people are moved by money, but they could also be moved by prayer and worship. And that is 1,000% more powerful than being moved by money. If you look at how slow people move in the world with the corrupt desire of gold and money, it's very useless. But if you think at how the world can move with the call to prayer and with the motivation for prayer in government, society, public services, in attendance to duty and befriendship to other people, a call to prayer can answer a prayer with worship and dedication. Thank you very much.